I was younger when I heard you calling softly through the noise. Every dream I tried to outrun still knew the sound of your voice. Time kept moving like a river, pulling moments out of sight. But even now in quiet hours, you return at night. I thought distance would erase all the things we knew, but love remembers how to stay even when we do. It's your voice across the years, still reaching out to me in every word I never said, and who I came to be. It's your voice across the years, like a song that never ends. Some loves don't fade with time, they deepen. I've lived lives you never saw, walked roads we never planned, but every choice I've ever made still feels your hand. We didn't promise forever, but we believed somehow that love would find a way to live in the now. It's your voice across the years, in every silent prayer, in every place my heart runs to. You're there. It's your voice across the years, soft, familiar, true. No matter how far life takes me, I hear you. If I could speak to yesterday, I'd tell my restless heart, some loves don't end, they change their shape, but never fall apart. It's your voice across the years, still calling me home in every place I've ever been. I'm not alone. It's your voice across the years. Time couldn't take or steal a love that learned to live inside what's I was lost inside my question, running circles in the rain. Every road felt unfamiliar, every dream felt half the same. Then you looked right through my silence, like you always understood. You didn't ask me who I was, you love me like you knew. I've never had to prove a thing, never had to hide. You saw the truth I couldn't say, buried deep inside. It was love that knew my name before I said a word. In the way you held my fears and made them feel unheard. It was love that knew my name, saw through every scar. You didn't love who I pretended to be. You loved who I am. The years have tried to pull us apart, left their lines upon my face. But every time I doubt myself, I still feel your grace. Some loves don't need forever to leave a lasting mark. They light a flame inside your chest that glows in the dark. It was love that knew my name when I was incomplete. In the way you stayed beside me when I couldn't stand on my feet. It was love that knew my name and never asked me why. Even now, when I hear your voice, my heart replies. Love that knew my name and taught my soul to stay. Some truths don't fade with passing years, they find their way. It was love that knew my name and still remains. A quiet voice inside my heart calling my name. We were standing on the edge of time, too young to know what love would cost. Every dream was burning bright, never counting what we lost. The world tried pulling us apart with its weight and quiet doubt. But even when we broke it in half, something stayed unbroken now. We didn't always get it right. We stumbled through the dark. Love was more than perfect words. It lived inside our scars. It was the fire we kept when the nights grew cold, when the world asked us to forget. It was the fire we kept, soft, steady, true. Even when the flame burned low, it burned for you. Years are falling like quiet snow, covering what we used to be. But underneath the passing time, love still breathes in me. We learned that love is not the spark that lights the sky above. It's what remains when all is gone. The truth of us. It was the fire we kept through every broken plan. In the way you reached for me and chose to stand. It was the fire we kept, not loud, not wild, just two hearts refusing to let go of what we found. If I could speak to yesterday, I'd say, hold on tight. Some flames are meant to guide you home through every night. It was the fire we kept, still glowing in my chest. In every love I ever knew, yours burned the best. It was the fire we kept, time couldn't break or bend. Some loves don't fade, they simply learn how to end. As flame. The night was calm, the world stood still. Your breath was close to mine. No need for words, no need to ask. The moment felt designed. We traced our dreams across the dark, like constellations drawn. every fear just slipped away before the break of dawn. Time moves slow around our hearts, like it knew where we were. Every wish we never said still felt sure. Still beneath the stars, I feel you when I close my eyes. In every quiet place I go, in every soft goodbye. Still beneath the stars, nothing we had ever faced. Some loves don't end with time, they stay. The years have gone, like waves against the shore. But something in the way you love still asks for more. We were never perfect there, but we were real. Some hearts don't learn to let go, they feel. Still beneath the stars, I hear your voice inside the night. Like every road I've ever walked, it leads back to your light. Still beneath the stars, when love learned how to stay. No matter where this life takes me, you remain. If I could return to that time, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause even now your memory still sings. Still beneath the stars, I feel you next to me. In every hope I never lost, in who I came to be. way inside. We let the years decide our fate, let the silence test our ground. But love was patient in the dark, waiting to be found. All the times we almost left, all the doors we didn't close, every tear we never cried, now I know. This is where love learned to stay. Not loud, not wild, just true. In the quiet after every storm, I still choose you. This is where love learned to stay. When running felt too far, in the space between who we were and who we are. I see your face in softer light, not the fire but the flame, the kind of love that doesn't fade even when it's changed. We don't need to prove a thing, we don't need to be brand new. Every scar just led us back to truth. Oh, this is where love learned to stay. Through the doubt, through the years, in every moment we held on. Through the fear, this is where love learned to stay. When time tried to divide what we couldn't let go of, survive. If love is more than falling fast, more than sparks that fade, then it's standing here tonight, unashamed. This is where love learned to stay. No promises, no defense, just two hearts still choosing truth in the end. This is where love learned to stay. And I finally see forever isn't running forward, it's staying with me. We were never perfect souls, just learning how to stay. Every scar, every silence had something left to say. Time tried bending what we were, pulled us out of frame. But love remembers deeper lines that never changed. We held on without knowing why, through nights that tested trust. And somewhere between the cracks, just standing in the quiet with nothing left to prove. All the noise fell far behind us when I looked at you. The years kept pulling at our shadows. We tried to change our names, but every road kept leading back to the same flame. We didn't hold it tightly, we let it breathe and stay. Some loves don't burn in fire, they glow that way. It was love that wouldn't fade, even when the nights grew long, and every word we couldn't say, and every silent song. It was love that wouldn't fade, no matter how far we ran. It stayed like truth inside my chest, right where it began. I still feel you in the small things, in the light of passing days. Every time my heart remembers, it remembers your way. We learn to lose our fear, we learn to let it be. Love grew softer through the years and stayed with me. It was love that wouldn't fade through the cracks of time. In every place my heart still goes, I find you there, still mine. It was love that wouldn't fade, not loud, not bold, not new, just steady as the truth I learned through you. If I could speak to yesterday, I'd say we did just fine, 'cause what we were was never lost, it learned to survive. It was love that wouldn't fade when all else fell away. It lived in how my heart still knows your name. It was love that wouldn't fade, never learn goodbye. Some loves don't end, they only rest in didn't say you'd stay. You just never left my side. In the quiet afterwards ran out, you were still there in my mind. The room grew cold, the night moved on, but your touch stayed warm, like a shadow holding on to light before the dawn. I tried to walk away from us, tried to let it fade, but some loves don't disappear, they only change. It's the way you linger long after goodbye, in the spaces I don't speak, in the tears I hide. It's the way you linger, soft, honest, true, like a love that never asked for time, it just knew. I see your face in borrowed days, in moments passing by, every place my heart feels safe still feels like you inside. We were never perfect then, we were barely strong. Love stayed gentle in our hands all along. It's the way you linger in everything I am, in the parts of me that learned how to stand. It's the way you linger, even now somehow, a love that never raised its voice, but spoke out loud. If time is just a winding road, and love is where we rest, and every step I take alone still feels like you at best. It's the way you linger, not fading with the years, in the calm after the storm, in the quiet after tears. It's the way you linger when my heart still runs. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they become. It's the way you linger. Ooh. was quiet, holding still, like it knew our fragile hearts. No one else could see us there, riding hope where shadows start. We didn't need the light to know what our hands were trying to say. Every breath was close enough to keep the fear away. In the hush between our words, something honest grew. Love was learning how to live in me and you. Our names in the dark, written soft but written true. In the quiet of that moment, I belong to you. Our names in the dark, where the world could never see. Some loves don't need the light to last, they just need to be. The years have tried to pull us loose, scatter what we used to be. But every time I close my eyes, you're still here with me. We never promised always, we never had a plan, but love stayed long enough to understand. Our names in the dark still echo in my chest. In every love I tried to hold, you loved me best. Our names in the dark, time can't tear apart. Some memories don't fade away, they learn the heart. If I could return to that night, I'd let it all stay the same. 'Cause even now, through all these years, love knows your name. Our names in the dark, still glowing quietly, in every place my heart calls home. You're there with me. Our names in the dark, no goodbye, no spark, just two hearts that learn to stay where we are. were standing on borrowed time, with dreams too big to hold. Every promise felt like truth. Every night I stayed young. We didn't question where it led, didn't fear the fall. We just held the flame we had and believed it all. Love was louder than our doubts. Hope was all we knew. Every future felt so close, as long as it was you. When we believed always that love would never bend, that hearts don't learn to break, and time would be our friend. When we believed always, we gave without defense. Somewhere deep inside of me, I still believe in them. Softening the fire. What we lost, what we became, was shaped by desire. We learned the weight of letting go, the cost of holding tight. Chose to stay. When we believed always that love was meant to last, that every step ahead of us could outrun the past. When we believed always, we were fearless, we were true, and every softer part of me still comes from